Broadcasting live from somewhere in the Shadow Realm, this is YuGiOh Duel Links Talk. Here's your host, Doug Dimmaduel.
Hey there, and welcome to another episode of YuGiOh Duel Links Talk. Today we're going to go through a few news updates for the week, and some of them are a little bit older from the prior week, but I still want to touch upon them anyway because they are good information to have. The first one that's a little bit older, a bit of information that they released in the prior week are new updates to the inventory of the card trader. There are a few of these cards that I would love to go through here. There's 4 new additions to the card trader's inventory. Some of these I am getting pretty excited about, and some of them I've already picked up multiple copies of. So the first one here is Doomdog Octhros here. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's a level 3 Fiend, 800 attack, 800 defense, and its effect is, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard and one level 8 Fiend type monster from your deck to your hand, you can only use this effect of Doomdog Octhros once per turn. So this card can come into play pretty well. This acts as a great searcher if you're running a Fiend deck where you're going to have a very strong type of Fiend monster that you're going to be looking for. And of course, one example is the next card that has been added to the card trader's inventory, which is Invader of Darkness. It is a level 8 Fiend monster, so there you go. You hit the requirements already, and it's got a 2900 attack and 2500 defense. And what its effect is that your opponent cannot activate quick play spell cards. What's the first quick play spell card that comes to mind that is the most frustrating thing to see your opponent have? Oh, that's right, Enemy Controller. So at least what this does is, for cards like Enemy Controller, it keeps your opponent from being able to play those types of cards. I mean, even stuff like Graceful Dice too, because I know that's another quick play spell card. There's quite a few. But of course, Enemy Controller is the one that I would love to see negated from my opponent, and this card is one way around it, and it's got just a killer attack, 2900. So if you're able to get that out there pretty quickly, then I think you'll be put in a pretty good shape. So the next one, and this card has been seen from the Legendary Joey event, which was one of the cards that Joey was playing, is Vanguard of the Dragon. It was a level 4 dragon monster, 1700 attack, 1300 defense, and its effect is, you can send one dragon type monster from your hand to the graveyard. This card gains 300 attack. When this card you control is sent to your graveyard by your opponent's card effect, you can target one dragon type normal monster in either player's graveyard and special summon that target. So if you were able to discard like a Red Eyes Black Dragon, because it is a normal dragon type monster, and then your Vanguard gets destroyed by effect, well, guess what? They'll be able to special summon that Red Eyes Black Dragon out onto the field, or any type of normal dragon type monster as well. So this card has a few very good effects that come along with it. Of course, the big thing is that extra attack boost, so you can get it up to 2000 attack pretty quickly, as long as you have another dragon type monster in your hand to use for the effect. So overall, I mean, this Vanguard of the Dragon is great. It is an ultra rare, so it's going to be very costly. The Invader of Darkness is a super rare, and the Doomdog Octhros is a rare, so the cost is a bit lower on those. But the last one that I have here is one that I personally like, and one that I've picked up multiple copies of, is Chaos Command Magician. It is a level 6 spellcaster with a 2400 attack and 1900 defense, and its effect is, negate the effect of a monster card that targets this one card. So I know it's very specific. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop monsters who destroy the entire field or anything like that. But what this does do is, at least in some of the more frustrating decks that I've gone up against, is it really stops your opponent from being able to target your monster to be destroyed or target your monster to be sent to the hand. So some of those things like Gale Lizard or something like that, if your opponent flips that into, if that's a flip monster, you can target one monster to send back to your opponent's hand. Well, you wouldn't be able to do that to Chaos Command Magician because of its effect. So that's why, I mean, I personally like this card a lot. There's a certain deck that I'm running where I'm trying to just do a lot of of 1 tribute monster summons, and Chaos Command Magician also because of its decent attack of 2400. I mean, I cannot complain about that, and its defense isn't bad either at 1900. You know, it could be worse. So that's another super rare that you're able to acquire as well. It's a pretty good one. So anyway, that was one of last week's news updates here. So as for some of the current updates, they have another one going on. It's a notification from May 26th through May 29th. It's they got special weekend missions, and I'm sure that they're going to be doing more of these as well. I'm just going to briefly discuss this because it's something to keep an eye out further down the road. Is they're coming out with certain special missions too, because I know as a lot of individuals who play the game are maxing out their Legendary Duelists and not having as many opportunities to get more gems to buy more packs. It seems like they're implementing more of these either weekend or weekday missions that are added into it as well to give players an opportunity to accumulate more gems. So there were some that were going on. It is in the special tab in the missions menu if you're looking for some of these special missions. So again, I just want to bring that up to just discuss as well. There are some additional updates coming up down the road in early June. There's going to be the World Championship qualifiers and the final qualifiers. I know we've dedicated an entire podcast episode to that. Now moving on to the middle of June, there's going to be a Duelathon event. So it says duel to fill up your duel meter and obtain daily/cumulative rewards. Use this opportunity to earn new cards and stock up on gems. Run through the world of Duel Links. So again, this is just another opportunity for players to accumulate more gems and to buy more packs, which is good. I mean, I don't mind them doing more events like that. And then also in the middle of June, there will be another new Legendary Duelist. So a new character is coming to the world of Duel Links. Want some new cards? You're going to have to beat me. That's the quote that's in here. So I'm not exactly sure who it is. It could be, I can't remember where, but I saw it a few places on Twitter. People were posting around about could have been Tristan. I really don't know at this point yet. And then in late June, there's going to be another event, Fear the Deck of Terror, the Destiny board of Doom. Strengthen your Bakura deck with newly added reward cards. So there's a few things that are going on to be looking out for during the month of June, since it's just around the corner. So we'll be keeping an eye out. Also, as of May 31st, there will be a maintenance thing going on. So for probably about 3.5 hours, Duel Links will be shut down as of May 31st at midnight through May 31st until 3:30 a.m. The boosted Duel Orb countdown will continue during the maintenance, and depending on the circumstances, the maintenance may conclude earlier or later than scheduled without prior notice. So just a few things to keep an eye out as well. There is a new notification also on May 31st that states that you will be able to view duel replays that other players have saved. So it looks like there'll be more sharing of duel replays. I know that's one of the fun parts about this game is that you can record how some of your duels went. So at least what this also does is that you can view other players' replays and their profile. And so it says here, to view another player's player profile, you can go to your friends list or the global chat and tap on their username. So you can learn from how your friends play or show off your dueling skills to all of your friends. In addition, we will be adding an option to delete saved duel replays. It says thank you again for playing Duel Links. So there's a whole lot of cool stuff coming up. There are, as I mentioned, quite a few updates to be expected during the month of June. Of course, the big thing that we are just dying to get started on is the World Championships qualifiers, which are beginning on June 1st. So, again, we've discussed that enough, so I'm not going to get into it any further. But at the end of all this was just a lot of the news that I just wanted to highlight in today's episode. If there's anything that you'd want me to discuss further, or if there's anything that you'd like to add, feel free to reach out on Twitter at YuGiOh Deck Talk. It's all one word, at YuGiOh Deck Talk. And looking forward to hearing from you. And thanks again for tuning in to today's episode. We will see you next time. Take care.